and welcome back to Theme Park Fantastic Cheese and Quackers, whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to be ranking the top 10 scariest rides in Alton Towers Theme Park Resort. In number 10, it's the fireworks special. So, people might find this just as crazy as saying you're a bad person, you want to be president of the USA, but still. I think it's the 10th scariest, and it is the Blade. Because when you're sitting in the back row, it's massive. It's probably one of the biggest pirate ships in the UK. It's definitely a highlight to the park. When the Blade broke down, I was really, really sad. But luckily, it's back and running. And it's very, very thrilling. Moving on to 9th is the Rita, Queen of Pain. Speeds. Rita, Queen of Speed. It is painful. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's speedy. You just launch, turn, a couple of airtime hills. They could just add an version that would just sneak up a tiny bit, maybe into 8th place, and maybe sit in 4th in my rankings, which would take over where Wicker Man goes. That's not true because I've changed it a lot. So that would take 4th. And, 8. By the way, this isn't meant to be a pool game. It's meant to be roller coasters. But still. 8 is Spin Jam. It goes upside down a lot. A hell of a lot. I'm not sure there is any point where you're not upside down. I'm not sure there is any point where you don't feel like you're gonna, where you don't, it's like never ending, but it's not, but still, because I've got off the ride, and on the ride, meaning it's not never ending, but still. Moving on to 7th, it's a rainy, sunny day, the rainbow's here to play, rainbow. Anyway, 7th. Is Nemesis. Sorry, I freaked that up. Nemesis. No, I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it today. But anyway, chicken nuggets. Yeah. Nemesis is definitely an icon to the park. Sad to see it go in 2023. But, 3-track, hopefully it'll be just as good, and, yeah, so it's going to be a completely different experience. So it's really sad to see Nemesis go, but it's not that scary, so I'm putting it in 7th in terms of scare. 6th, the Smiler. Smiler, of course, is the world's first 14-looping roller coaster. Spoiler alert, so in this, the first loop is actually in pitch black. Or it's not, the first version is in pitch black. It has 2 lift hills, a marmalizer, and it's rough towards the last 2 inversions, but apart from that, it's great. Into 5th place, top 5, is Dun Wicker Man. The pre-show carries it all. The pre-show is probably it's really good, and then the actual, and you go into the thing. It's best when the front's all right, as long as you're not second to the front. It's a great ride. It's still great when you're second to the front, but just try not to go second to the front because it's always speedy, but it's not quite as speedy, and you don't have a good view. So front or back are probably the best places to go. And in fourth, spoiler alert. So don't listen to whatever this is. I forgot what it is, but don't listen to whatever it is. And it is 13. The world's first indoor drop, vertical freefall drop. So you go up the lift hill, then you go down, and then a few twisted turns, and then you go up another mini lift hill into the thing. The door's closed, and you drop down a tiny bit. Drop down a lot, and then you go backwards through helixes and turns and drops, and then you go quite fast. So it's a very short experience. They should make the outside section a lot longer, but it's still a great ride. And yeah, in third place are medals, and medals is Jewel the Haunted House Strikes Back. This is already gone. They are probably, I'm not sure, it's being removed. Hopefully they just take the lasers off and nothing else, because the lasers weren't working all the time. So hopefully they keep Jewel. But it was one of the scariest rides. It even made me scream for one bit. It's the only ride that managed to make me scream, apart from 13 and Wicker Man somehow, and Oblivion. But yeah, Jewel's in third. Into second place, we have Oblivion. You go up the lift hill, go around a corner, then you tilt. It goes, don't look down, and then you just drop into a tunnel and up near Spin Jam, where you could see the. Hang on, I'm gonna go back all the way to Spin Jam, just so you can see this one element. So behind that is Oblivion, and then you go all the way back to Oblivion, and then you come out, and then the break runs very, 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 very long, and then the moment you fall, been waiting for, the trophy goes to, right, another spoiler alert, sorry guys, but this spoiler alert is Hex. The queue's normally really short, and then you go into that, and it does two stories, or one story, and then bangs, and then do, and you go into the vault, and it goes, and then you swing, and then it feels like you're going upside down, but you're actually not. So it's very clever how they did it, and somehow it only cost £4 million to build this. If you're in America, it would be like $3.5 million, but in the UK, where I'm from, obviously, it's $4 million. And thanks for watching.